Farmers from Punjab faced water cannons and broke police barriers at the state's border with Haryana as they pushed towards the national capital on their Delhi CHALO march against the centre's farm laws. By late evening, a large group of them had reached the road toll plaza at Panipat, around 100 kilometers from Delhi. Bharatiya Kisan Union leader Gurnam Singh said the protesters plan to spend the night there and will resume the march the next morning. There were traffic snarls during the day at Delhi's border, with police checking vehicles coming in from Haryana and Uttar Pradesh. Metro services between Delhi and NCR areas were restricted. At the Punjab-Haryana Shambhu border, police and Punjab farmers in their tractors and trolleys were locked in a confrontation for a couple of hours in the morning yesterday. Police made announcements on loudspeakers asking the farmers assembled on the Punjab side to disperse. But as the protesters tried to push through barricades, the Haryana police used water cannon and lobbed tear gas shells. Apart from this confrontation in Ambala district, there were face-offs between protesters and police in Haryana's Sirsa, Kurukshetra, Fatehabad and Jind districts bordering Congress-run Punjab. The farmers are demanding the repeal of the new laws which deregulate the sale of agriculture produce. They say the laws will lead to the dismantling of the minimum support price system. Meanwhile, Union Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar invited farmers for talks on December 3rd to resolve differences. Guwahati High Court Kohima bench granted an interim stay against Nagaland state government's notification banning commercial import and trade of dogs, dog markets and sale of dogs in the state. After considering the submissions made by the council on behalf of the petitioners and the government advocate, Justice S. Hukato Su passed the order on Thursday pursuant to the interim prayer made by the petitioners that the impunged order be stayed pending the disposal of the present writ petition, submitting that the petitioners are traders dealing in importing and sale of dog meat within the jurisdiction of Kohima municipality and has license issued by Kohima Municipal Council. The council argued that with the issuance of the impunged order, their business and livelihood have been adversely affected, with the pandemic situation prevailing in the state only adding to their woes. Minister for Planning and Coordination, Land Revenue and Parliamentary Affairs Niba Kronu informed that improvising school infrastructures was not enough, as it needs to increase the students' enrollment. Towards this, he appealed to the citizens of Zakatsa to make efforts in increasing the students' enrollment and cautioned that low students' enrollment will lead to discontinuation or merger of schools as per the policy of the Education Department. The minister said this during the inauguration of 4 newly constructed buildings at Zakatsa under Peg district. The buildings included Government High School Zakatsa, strengthening of existing school building under Samagra Shiksha, GA Rest House under CAWD Nagaland and Tribal Hostel building under Article 2751 Government of India. Krono acknowledged the contractors for showing their sincerity and commitment towards the welfare of the village by using the amount sanctioned judiciously. The minister informed the gathering to do away with the price escalation system, keeping projects incomplete as it only narrows the state's exchequer. Stating that peaceful environment and unity was prerequisite for all-round development, he appealed to the public to cooperate with the government and stay connected with the various developmental packages. Krono also announced that repairing and maintenance of Viswama Zakatsa Road till Futsaro will begin from December. Nagaland Chief Minister Niphiu Rio, along with Deputy Chief Minister Y. Paton and Minister for Higher and Technical Education and Tribal Affairs Temjen Imna Along, inaugurated the multi-utility hall cum indoor badminton stadium at ABOI subdivision under Mon district today. The inaugural program was held at local ground where welcome address was delivered by Maupong, Konyak Union Advisor, ABOI Unit. Deputy Commissioner of Mon, Thevasalin K, chaired the program. Short speeches were given by Manpong, Public Leader, Sepuli Sangtam, President of ENSF, Minister Temjen Imda Along and Deputy Chief Minister Y. Paton. Nagaland Chief Minister Niphiu Rio addressed the gathering and said the government is for the people of Eastern Nagaland. He asserted that all-round development is being carried out and roads will be constructed. Nagaland Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio addressed the gathering and said the government is for the people of Eastern Nagaland. He asserted that all-round development is being carried out and roads will be constructed under PMGSY, including backward areas. He said that we are committed to develop all areas, especially backward areas. Rio also encouraged the gathering to be active in plantation projects, especially of indigenous plants. He also mentioned that Union Minister for Health and Family Welfare will be laying the foundation stone for the proposed medical college in Mon on his visit in January 2021. He further stated that the medical college will be a public-private partnership. Meanwhile, the Chief Minister also inaugurated the government polytechnic at ABOI in the presence of Minister for Higher and Technical Education Temjen Imna Along and Ishak Hesam, MLA from ABOI. BJP National President JP Nadda, who was planning to undertake a 120-day nationwide tour from December, is likely to reach Imphal on December 13th or 14th. The president was earlier scheduled to arrive at Imphal on December 1st or 2nd. However, his visit has been postponed and he is likely to arrive in Imphal on December 13th or 14th, informed BJP's newly appointed in charge of Manipur, Sambit Patra. Patra arrived in Imphal on Wednesday to discuss the tour plan of the proposed National President's Tour to Manipur with leaders of state and district units of the BJP. He convened a meeting with presidents of district-level units of the party in the presence of State Unit President Professor S. Tikendra at party office. With positive cases rising all across the nation, the COVID-19 status of northeastern states are: like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for news that matters and stories that inspire.